What's going on, America? It's your boy Eric, and I'm back to show you something that I recently added to my collection, man. It's a fucking Scream mask, obviously, but for the nerds out there, it's the Generation 2 Poly Shroud. And it's just something I've been wanting for a while now, man. Like maybe a year or so ago, I fell really deep into just being a nerd about all the Ghostface mask types and what types were used in the movies. You know, what type that I most likely have as a kid, because I'm still not sure, because the one that I had when I was a kid was stolen because my dad left it outside as a Halloween decoration and some motherfucker fucking stole it. And I'm still mad about that 18 years later. So I just fell in love with the Ghostface stuff, man. I like to be a nerd about these things. Same thing with Michael Myers masks, you know, all the small details. So for me to finally fucking have this, man, is sick. Because I'm a 90s kid, late 90s kid, man. I grew up when, you know, Scream 1 and Scream 2 were out. That was my shit. I had Scream 1 on VHS. It's part of my whole fucking who I am today. But, yeah. I'm fucking extremely stoked to have this. I have a lot of Ghostface masks, but this one is definitely the top tier. And it's not like it was cheap either. I fucking had to pay some money for this. Like, anyone who I've told how much I paid for this, which isn't that bad in terms of Gen 2s and how much they cost right now. When I tell a person who doesn't know these things, they're like, Eric, what the fuck is wrong with you? You spent however many hundreds of dollars on a fucking Ghostface mask, a $5 mask that we had as kids that they can't even tell the difference. Well, I can tell the difference, okay? You know, the eyes are different, the way that the face sits is different, and just the way that this one specifically looks is what called me to pay for it, man. Like, I've been keeping my eye on eBay for the last year. You know, I look at what they have, I look at the Gen 2s, and like this one, just something about this one, it just hit me right in the spot of like that. It fell in the perfect shape for me. You know, just like the way that it looks is like exactly how I think of Scream 1 and Scream 2. Obviously, it's a Scream 2 mask. But, and touching on that, so essentially, Scream 2 would use the Generation 2 mask, which is this one. But the only difference was there was a cotton shroud, and this one's polyester. Big deal, I know. And then also, the ones used for the movie had like a more translucent vinyl. But I will say that, like, mine is pretty damn translucent. Like, you can see my fingers in there pretty easily. So I don't know, it's all weird with the Ghostface stuff. It's super deep nerd stuff that only certain people would know about. And I want to thank Douglas Little and Drown Boy Productions, his channel, for teaching me about all these things, because it's been a huge rabbit hole that I fell down for the last fucking year that I've been being a nerd about this stuff. But yeah, man, I'm super excited about it. I think it's in really good shape. I got it from a fellow Scream and Ghostface collector on eBay. He just had 2 of these and he didn't need it, so he sold it. And he actually sold this with this knife that I already have, and this 2011 Easter Unlimited mask, which it does have like the glue stains around the eyes, which I think is something that happened with these masks from 2011. But you know, it's cool. So I think, you know, for what I paid, it's the least of what I've seen on eBay lately, and it came with fucking these 2 things that I don't even need, because I have this knife and I have, you know, I already have 2 Easter Unlimited masks. I don't need the 2011 one, so I'm gonna sell both of these. So I would consider this a win for your boy, because I fucking love this mask right here, man. So shit, I mean, I guess maybe I'll just take it up close real quick and show you all the small details of a 20-year-old mask, and then we'll get the fuck out of here, all right? It pleases me, America. It satisfies my soul looking over and seeing this thing, man. Like I said, it's an old mask, so, you know, it shows some signs of old age. There's a little bit of discoloration in the forehead, a little bit of markings on the eyebrows and things like that. And, you know, obviously it's got a little bit of a yellow tint to it, but I think it looks good, man. There's that good old Fun World Div stamp. And then obviously the good old dimple in the mouth. That's how you know for sure. When you're looking on eBay, man, at least if you see the dimple, you know you're with Gen 2 territory. So, but yeah, man, I love this thing. I really do. I got nothing bad to say about it. The way that the face just kind of ended up sitting for me is like so perfect. Like, it really reminds me of the scene in Scream 1, actually, where the news reporter is holding the ghost face mask and talking about how this is the costume that's being used. It just like totally reminds me of that. And then obviously it's got, you know, a very strong Scream 2 look to it as well. So, but yeah, man, it's just so beautiful. Like, I really have nothing bad to say about it. And awesomely, it still has the fucking vanilla scent. And then here's the EU that it came with, you know, which is pretty cool. Like I said, I'm not gonna keep this. I have no need for it. And then plus the glue around the eyes is pretty ridiculous. So I'll probably just sell this to a friend or some Scream collector out there for cheap. But this is really why I bought that fucking listing, man. This mask right here. Oh god. And here it is, my friends, next to most of the rest of my Scream mask collection. And I love it. I can't tell you guys how much this satisfies my soul, man. And it still glows pretty fat. I mean, like, look at that in the fucking black light. Come on now. Come on now. Tell me right now that ain't the motherfucking shit. But yeah, man, that's basically mostly everything that me and my cat Loomis have to say about it. I love this mask, my friends. I've been needing it in my collection for a while now. It's been aching at me. I've been like, oh god. Every time that I think about a Gen 2, it just makes me need that in my collection. Well, I don't have to think that anymore, okay? Now the next step is a Gen 1. To spend $1,000 on a motherfucking ghost face mask. But that's all I gotta say about it, y'all. I'm fucking in love with this thing. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.